In this video, we're going to talk about how to do the reporting for parent education. You'll notice at the top, there's a spot for your name and the agency you work for. You'll just complete those. Then here in column A, we're going to ask for the date of the parent ed. Now this will be the date for each individual parent education class offered. If it's a series, you're going to put each time you offer the class. Here in column B, we're going to ask you to indicate the title of the parent education event. If this is a single event, you'll just put the title. If this is part of a series, we're going to ask that you put part 1, part 2, or part 3. Here in column C, we're going to ask you to put the number of family members or household members who are on OHP or EOCCO, and this is for reporting because we did receive funds from the EOCCO. Here in column D, we want the number of adults present for that specific class, that specific evening. In column E, we're asking for the number of adults that attended 70% of the time. Because this is a total over the whole attendance for the course, or for the series, you only need to report it on education that is a series, so if it's more than one class, and you only need to report it for the last class in that series. And column F is where you're going to indicate the length of the session offered. Was it 20 minutes? Was it 45 minutes? An hour? Just indicate the length of time. In column G, we're asking for the type of parent education. Was this a parent night, a formal parent education? Was it a mini series? Maybe it was part of another event that was happening. Just indicate here what type of parent ed. In column H, we're asking for any co-facilitators because this data only needs to be recorded once, so both of you wouldn't need to report on it. So if you have a name of the co-facilitator, that will help us know who all is presenting parent education. The screen section is all about the powers and skills and structures in conscious discipline. Here we're asking that you indicate the amount of time for each parent ed date that you spent on these specific powers, skills, or structures. Here in column U, you'll see it says number of parent surveys. Now this is only given at the last parent event. So if it's a single night parent event, you would give it out that night. If it's a series, you would give it out at the last parent ed of that series. And all we need to know here is the number of parent ed surveys that were completed that night. And that's all you'll need to do for this tracking form.